This is a wheelie bin. You've probably seen one. You've probably used one. It was invented in 1975 in Germany by a company called Otto. Brought to the UK in 1989 by Bury Town Council to save problems with industrial injuries at work of bin men carrying bins on their back, also improving efficiency and carrying a whole load of waste together. But I'm not really here to talk about waste. I'm here to talk about whatever else happens with wheelie bins, particularly things like economics and public spaces, with the way that the wheelie bins start dominating the public space. On every bin day in Liverpool, you'll probably find it difficult to navigate outside your house because there's so many bins, and it starts to become like part of a different kind of culture. It's generated a whole new economy around wheelie bins, people cleaning them. There are 12 companies in Liverpool who clean wheelie bins, and there are 134 in the whole of the UK. But you can also buy bags to put in your wheelie bins that allow you not to have the cleaning. You can have non-dirty wheelie bins if you want, and you can freshen them up with deodorizing tablets to give them a fresh, peachy smell, or whatever else that it is. And there's also a kind of lift lifter, as seen on Dragon's Den, that helps you put 2 bins in at once, just in case you can't be bothered going back to the house. People are very funny about the way that they have their bins. Some people want to kind of move them and hide them away. Some people want to kind of demonstrate just how great they are with their bin and kind of put lots of things out there. Bins also kind of help you work out where you are. If you're on a border between one local authority and another, you only have to see which bins they are, and you can work out whether you're in Liverpool or Knowsley. And that happens all over the country on about 84 miles of roads. Wheelie bins used all over the country to kind of not only separate people, to bring people together into community events. I've found at the moment 13 different community events of wheelie bin racing all around the country. And there's even an extreme wheelie bin page. Wheelie bins appear in amateur pornography, very interesting. You can often find them at festivals. People do crazy things like dunking themselves in ice, and our little friend here in the spotty wheelie bin, he stayed in there for 4 days for charity. They've been turned into urinals. You may have seen them in the Matthew Street Festival last year, into water generators by using a compost bin, compost toilets, water bowsers, in case you want to keep one. My favourite is the wheelie bin sound system, complete with solar panel on the top for energy, which is absolutely great use of a wheelie bin, so you can walk around with your own personal ghetto blaster. Come on, move on. They also appear in politics. The Daily Telegraph, this one is a story about the stolen wheelie bin that was found in Bulgaria. What it really is a story about immigration in Peterborough, and which is not surprising from the Daily Telegraph. In the Daily Mail, it's about spying on you and Big Brother and so on. So it kind of, the wheelie bin enters our whole kind of psyche of psychodrama of politics and sociology and so on. But also, the wheelie bins and spycatcher with, this is Mary Bale, the most hated woman in Britain, who put a cat in a wheelie bin and said the worst thing you could ever say, it's only a cat. Absolutely generated lots of hate, and she got fined for that. It's not just cats that are found in wheelie bins, all kinds of animals, including a lamb found in Salford this August and is now being looked after by Paul O'Grady, a.k.a. Lily Savage. I wonder what the lamb thinks to that. But it's not just animals. There's real tragedy that happens in wheel bins, like people leave babies in it. Sometimes they're dead, sometimes they're alive. This baby was alive, found in a recycling centre in Stoke, and has since been reunited with its mother, who was 15, and that obviously didn't know what to do with the pregnant baby that she had. The wheelie bin is perfect for dumping dead bodies in. If you found a dead body and you want to get rid of it, put it in a wheelie bin. This is my little Google map of dead bodies. You can find it on Google, of where they've been found all over the country, lots of them. And what's interesting about that map is about a third of those wheelie bins are something to do with drug dealer deaths. And one of the most aberrant uses of bins that I've found is use in Barnsley, burn bins and then sniff the fumes to get high. Pretty interesting. Obviously, burning bins is a particular common phenomenon of vandalism and so on, and in the riots in August, it was a particular big issue of burning bins. That's a burning bin in Birmingham. The guy's not really getting warm because it's the middle of August. But what I want to draw your attention to are the wheels, and the police were most concerned about this because if you take the wheels off, there's a big steel bar in the middle that you can beat the police with in case you ever need to do that. Or to defend yourself. So on the end of the slide, I don't think they were expecting any of that when they designed that in Germany. That was my...